Good afternoon, class. Let's talk about excellence in nursing. Our discussion today will center on the core value of excellence. And we are going to talk about what excellence means and how it can impact nursing care. Something I think of when I hear the word excellence is my favorite football team, because their main slogan is commitment to excellence. It's the Raiders, right? And so what do they mean by that? For them, it's hard work on and off the field, dedication to the team, diversity amongst the players, and respect, and then fighting through adversity till the very end. Win, lose, or tie, Raider till I die, right? In that same way, that's exactly what a commitment to excellence in nursing is. Nurses should be putting in work to stay educated. We should have good work ethics. We should be respectful team players. And we should be engaged in providing quality patient care. According to Diane Huber in our textbook, the ANCC's Magnet program acknowledges excellence in nursing services and leadership based on 5 components: transformational leadership, structural empowerment, new knowledge, exemplary professional practice, and empirical outcomes. Now, I know here at our facility, CAMC General, and CAMC as a whole, there is a group called Transformational Leadership, and that's the nursing managers. And then there's, for structural empowerment, there are different committees designed to have frontline staff head those and kind of lead those teams. With new knowledge, I'm part of the education subcommittee, and then with exemplary professional practice, there's also professional nursing is always on top of those things. And then with empirical outcomes, we also do audits and things like that to try to keep those things in check. What else is the Oxford Dictionary defines excellence as the quality of being outstanding or just extremely good. Simply put, excellence just means being great at what you do. And my grandfather once told me, he said, whatever you decide to do the best that you possibly can at it. And, I always took that to heart. That meant to me exhausting all my efforts, setting goals that I could achieve and achieving those goals, and just giving my absolute best to a cause that's bigger than myself. Excellence can mean something, to each individual person, whatever, you're striving for. However, the underlying meaning is always just doing your best at something and giving it everything you got. And the impacts on nursing care, some of the things we talk about are, increased patient outcomes. So those that uphold values of excellence and are committed to providing high quality care, professional growth. Excellent nurses should be driven to continually enhance their knowledge and their skills. It involves ethical practice, people who embody excellence and demonstrate honesty and integrity, all of those things. And then, of course, leadership and innovation. Like I said with those groups before, just having different subcommittees and things that we can all be a part of and give our voice. We should be engaged. Ultimately, this is what provides better patient outcomes, and that's the impact of excellence on nursing care. One thing that I think of, though, it almost isn't very hard to be excellent at nursing these days, because there's such a large crop of generationally poor effort that has made its way into our workforce. And maybe I sound negative at this time, but I'm just going to speak on this because I think it's important. Anybody that puts just a little bit, a smidge of effort, could be considered excellent, but it's more than that, really. I worry that those standards can get lowered in nursing care. For us, we want to keep that bar raised, and CAMC has an award based around nursing excellence, and it's an annual award given to 1 RN and 1 LPN on your unit, specific unit, and it's voted on by the peers. But it can't just be, Joe down on the end over here. He's a great nurse. He gave his patient a bath today. You know what I mean? It has to be more than that. The voters who vote on this, they have to be able to provide quality, substantive feedback for a candidate to be, to receive this award. And, we've got to be convinced that, Sally or Joe or Dave truly exhibits excellence. And one of the ways that we vet that is, we'll do rounding ourselves on the patients. Are these patients mentioning these names as providing good quality care? How many times a week are they mentioned? Are we seeing them do rounding? Are their peers seeing them being proactive and going above and beyond? And ultimately, do they fit the teamwork environment that we've created here? Really, I think excellence in nursing can be summed up to one phrase. And if you think about it like this, if you're not nursing as if you're the one in the bed, then you're doing it wrong, in my opinion. Because the fact is, if you haven't already been, we are going to be in that bed at some point. And we need to be setting the examples of excellence now so that when we are in those beds, that standard of excellence can still be considered. So, thanks for listening to my story and my thoughts on excellence. Have a good day.